Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is PJP and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to ONEUS. Now I've known about this group kind of ever since they debuted. I believe they are from the same company as Mamamoo. And when they debuted, around that time I did check out their song Valkyrie. And I liked it, but it really, for some reason it just didn't stick with me. It's not that it wasn't memorable, because off the top of my head I do remember the chorus and how it sounded, but it really didn't stick with me as a song that I would listen to constantly, and I've kind of forgotten it and the music video, so I decided, together with their current comeback Lit, that I would check out these two songs. But when looking on YouTube for the music videos, I saw that they had another song called Twilight, so that's why I'm gonna be checking out Lit, Twilight and Valkyrie right now for you guys. And if you want me to check out any other group, be sure to comment down below. I'm gonna do it. And yeah, let's just get into it, starting with Valkyrie in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I remember that I like this. They definitely feel like a male Mamamoo. Guess I just didn't listen to it at all. Cause it's a good song. For some reason I just didn't listen to it. Cause it's actually a pretty good song. And because I've listened to this one already, I'm gonna do only one reaction to that song. Okay, question. Is the song supposed to be Valkyrie? Because the lyrics say something completely different. Man, that deep bass voice. Okay, I'm gonna be reacting to it a second time. I love it too much. That was a cool effect. It says you light me up. You light up, you light up. So it's not supposed to be the actual word Valkyrie. Man, why did I sleep on them? Again, this is such a good song. I just didn't listen to it and I'm so pissed at myself for that now. It's a good song. Okay, The Matrix, which is a pretty cool movie which I only recently saw. I really love the instrumental too. This is a solid fucking debut. I gotta say, this year the debuts are fucking outstanding. Okay, I know I'm gonna be listening to it one more time, but I don't think there's a reason to. Because I can't even really properly judge it now, because it's not my first listen. So it has a bit of an advantage that I've already heard it, and I already have my expectations for the song kind of met, so I can't, like, I already love it. I cannot properly judge it, because now I would say it's a 10 out of 10 because I fucking enjoy it. But on first listen, I guess it was more of a 8 or 9, I'm not even sure. It's somewhere there, so I guess I could put it at 8.5. But it's a good song. It's just, maybe around that time there were a lot of songs or anything. I don't know. I don't remember why I didn't listen to it more. I know that I enjoyed it, but it didn't, in a way, it didn't stick enough for me to be the type of song that you would constantly want to replay. But anyway, let's move on to the next song, which is called Twilight, which I have no idea when they released it. I have not listened to it at all, I believe. So it's gonna be a new experience for me. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. I hope I'm not disappointed. You know what's annoying about having groups with 6 members? The formations always make it so one member can be seen, because they end up being behind the other person. His voice is so deep. That was a cool audio effect. I feel like this song kind of tried to replicate Valkyrie, because it kind of has a similar structure and similar placed sounds. But it's not all bad. There are some good things about this song, which I'm gonna talk more about on the second listen. Also, to compare this to another song which I felt did the same thing, where they copied the previous song, Chunga Snapping felt like a retread over Gotta Go, which Gotta Go is an awesome song, but Snapping felt just doing the same thing again. Even though still it was a good song, but it just feels repetitive. Like, people love making fun of Momoland for doing the same songs, but I think they kind of changed the style of it. And you could say that Boom Boom Bam and I'm So Hot are in the same genre or style, but they're not the same songs at all. They're definitely giving the same vibe music-wise, like Mamamoo. For me, Mamamoo has a unique sound in a way, not specifically their retro sound I'm talking about, but just the feel and the vibe their songs have is, I don't know how to explain it really. Like, they make it so their songs have oomph to them, is the best I can put it, and they do it too. Was that dance move the same one from BTS Not Today? Okay, I'm instantly gonna be rewatching it because I don't think I can. This point in me say, you know what? Let me first say my first impressions. So my first impressions are I like it, but I feel like it's a retread of what we had with their debut. Hopefully, Lit is gonna be lit and not gonna be a retread. But that doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's actually, it has some outstanding parts on its own, specifically the rapping. But I'm also the kind of person who focuses on the rapping. Like, it's very rare, or it's just not frequent for me to love songs that don't have rapping in them. But I still enjoy it. But let's see how I'm gonna feel about it after the second listen. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. In a way, this does feel like a sequel to the first song. It has the same vibes, I feel, and it's pretty much a sequel, yes. But that dance move is similar to Not Today's dance move. I think specifically the chorus has that exact same structure, where the chorus in Valkyrie goes ew, ew, and this chorus, this kind of similar thing, but without making that sound. I think it might be my bias. Here you can see the exact same structure. It's kind of unique for a music video to have their shots in what looks like a church. But that's a unique visual. This is definitely my favorite. This is the style of music I love the most in K-pop. And this specifically is a standard part of this song, together with the rapping. Because it feels different from the first song. Okay. I already pretty much said anything I had to say about this song, so I'm just gonna go to the rating of this song. I feel like this song is a 7.8 out of 10. It's not quite an 8, specifically because it's a retread of the original, otherwise it would be an 8 out of 10. But also there's a case to be made for the standout parts, which makes me think that I should just judge it on its own merits, which would mean that yes, I would rate it an 8 out of 10, so I guess that's what it's gonna be, yes, an 8 out of 10. And I enjoyed it, no matter what criticism I had towards it, but it's not as memorable, it's still not as memorable as Valkyrie. But anyway, let's check out the song you're all here for, specifically their current debut comeback, Late. So let's see how that song is gonna sound in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that is the direction I did not expect them to go. I love the, I believe, Chinese influence sounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. This might be a 10 out of 10. Right off the bat, I'm telling you, it's most likely a 10 out of 10. This might be my favorite song of theirs. Man, I love this song so much. Once I listen to it several times, I'm gonna fucking love it. This might be the most unique boy group song this year. And it reminds me of BTS's Idol a lot. Damn, I have to see a performance of this on a scene for sure. Damn. Initial reaction, as you saw, I fucking love this song. It's such a cool sounding, and maybe, I don't know if unique is the right word, because yeah, it's a song that can be compared to anything. It doesn't sound like anything else I've heard in K-pop ever, really. But other K-pop songs have also taken other Asian elements from Asian music, so in that regard it's not unique, but it sounds unique. Like, it's not like nothing I've heard, and I like it. It's so good. As I said, it reminds me a lot of what BTS did with Idol, which is cool. Idol is probably top 3 BTS songs for me. But yeah, I love it. In probably 3 or 4 more listens, I'm gonna be constantly singing it. It's just on the first listen, my brain has processed it for me to be able to enjoy it. Yeah, let's listen to it one more time to confirm that it's a 10 out of 10, even though I already know that. So let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here's the deep voice guy again. The lack of a drop slightly annoys me, but that is more because I'm kinda used to Kpop song having drop. I feel like here they should have went a bit more all out, because as I said, there's one thing that leaves you unsatisfied in this song, is that there isn't a satisfying drop, which is also why I'm gonna give it the grade I'm going to give it, which I'm gonna tell you about once I'm done with the reaction. Who's that guy? I want his name. Because his voice is like really unique and satisfying to listen to. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10, and as I said, it's because of the drop. It leaves me slightly unsatisfied, only very slightly, but this is still my favorite song of theirs for sure. It's the most different, and yes, they have only 3 title tracks, so of course I can't really judge them, but it's the most unique out of the 3 for sure, and it's definitely the best by far. I love how it infuses what I believe are Chinese, so confirm me if I'm wrong, I believe these are Chinese sounds into the song. I just love it. I love when shit like that is done. I really love it. That's one of the reasons why I love Idol so much. And as a lot of people, I would love that teaser version of Idol, which was different from what we got, but I believe it would have been just as good as what we got. Both versions are cool, and it reminds me a lot of that version of Idol. So I really like for that, and I'm definitely a fan of theirs, and I'm gonna be keeping track of them whenever they come back to see whether I'm truly gonna be a fan, because once I enjoy a group, I need at least one more comeback to confirm whether I'm a fan of theirs. Same thing if I'm pissed off by a group currently, for example BTS, I need to listen to their next comeback whenever it happens to confirm whether I'm gonna be a fan of theirs. If I hate it, I'm not going to be a fan anymore. But anyway, I really enjoy this group. I like them. They are very talented, just like Mamamoo, obviously, and I hope they have as much success as them, if not even bigger, because I believe boy groups on average tend to be more successful than girl groups and sell more albums, so most likely if they have not surpassed them, they're going to surpass them. But they were really good. They're definitely one of the top groups of what I believe is the 4th generation, because in my opinion 4th generation has already started, and it started with Stray Kids and G-Idol. But that's my opinion. People disagree with me, think we're still in 3rd gen, but do you really believe that we're still in 3rd gen? Let's be real here. When the biggest group of this generation is nearing the end of their contracts, it kind of means that the generation is gone. Like, in my opinion, Kpop generation should be around 7 years, because that's the contract, that's how long a contract is, which makes me that's why I believe 2nd gen ends in 2013, while 3rd gen is gonna end with the beginning. I mean, I guess you could say we're still at the end of Gen 3, not but I feel it's a bit muddled. I don't know. I personally feel that we're already in 4th gen, because we have so many successful rookie groups like G-Idol, Stray Kids, 80s, TXT, ITZY, ONEUS. There's so many new successful groups that it's like I've heard people say that a new generation starts whenever there's a huge wave of successful rookies, which we currently have. So why are we saying that we're in the 4th generation? But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Check out the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon and Subscribestar. Preferably go over to Subscribestar, but any of them is fine, whichever you prefer. And I want to point out specifically to what those money that you decide to give me are gonna go for. If you haven't noticed in my videos, I'm transgender, and I want to start transition as soon as possible, hopefully before the end of this year. But even at the cheapest, you need like something like $50 a month on average, which I cannot be sure that I'm going to have every month, because I don't live in the richest country after all. So hopefully, and I hate that I have to do this and beg people on the internet, but specifically these money are gonna be going to help me out with the transition, because it's something that has been troubling me. So if you want to help me out, I would really appreciate that. But if you can't do that, I completely understand that. I don't want to guilt trip people into helping me out or make you feel bad for me. I want you to help me out only if you want it to. So hopefully, if you can't support me monetarily, I completely understand that, but at least hopefully you can help me out by liking this video, subscribing, commenting to help me out with the algorithm, or simply share this video with whoever listens to K-pop and you think that they might enjoy it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video, so see you in the next one. Bye!